guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. Today I have a special guest. It's my friend Josh.
Hi, nice to be back.
Yeah, you may recognize him. We've baked together before, and today we are going to be making something Adventure Time themed. You may be able to tell by our wardrobe. And specifically, we are going to be making something snail themed from the episodes.
Yeah, he's my favorite character on the show. He's in every single episode, and he's so small and he's really hard to see, but if you find him, he's waving at you and it's the cutest thing.
We thought it would be really fun for this episode to play a game with you guys. So we will be moving the snail all over the set, and the game is you have to guess how many times the snail moves. Today we are going to be making Adventure Time cinnamon rolls. Let's get started.
The mathematical ingredients you'll need are 1 cup of warm milk, 3 cups of flour, and 1 cup of flour. They're separate because we'll be adding them at separate times. 2 eggs, a 1/3 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of sugar, a packet of yeast, and 1 teaspoon of salt.
You will also need 2 big mixing bowls, and for the filling, you're gonna need 1 cup of light brown sugar, a 1/3 cup of butter, 2.5 tablespoons of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of flour. Now, are you ready to put it all together?
I am.
Let's put it all together. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna dissolve our yeast in our milk. So you're gonna take your 1 cup of warm milk and you're gonna pour it into the mixing bowl. And then Josh, I'm gonna have you open the yeast.
And now we're gonna mix everything together.
Once you've mixed together your milk and yeast, now we're gonna add the sugar
and your 1 cup of flour. And then you're gonna mix it all together again.
Now that we've got our cinnamon roll dough all mixed up and ready, we are gonna cover it up and we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes to let the dough rise. Now that our mixture has had the time to rise, I'm gonna open it up. Look at that, way more fluffy. And now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We're gonna start with a little bit of salt, 2 eggs. Josh, you take one, I'll take one. Let's crack them in there.
Hope I can do this. Oh,
Oh,
I did it kinda.
You did it.
Oh, whoops.
It's good. Then you're gonna add butter.
And now you're gonna add the 3 cups of flour. And then we're gonna mix it all together again for the 3rd time.
We just mixed up the dough and it's a little bit sticky, as you can see. Look at my hands, it's just sticking to it. So we are gonna knead the dough for 5 minutes. You're gonna use a little bit of flour. Josh, hit us with the flour.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and spread it around so that it won't stick on your countertop. All right, Josh, take half. Just grab it.
Split the power.
Oh my gosh. All right, and then we just knead it, working it into the flour for about 5 minutes so it becomes less sticky.
After you knead your dough, you're gonna take this olive oil spray and then spray the entire inside of the bowl.
Now you're gonna take your dough, you're gonna put it in the greased bowl, and we're gonna cover it again with the cling wrap and let it sit for 1 hour this time. While the dough is rising, we're gonna be making our cinnamon roll filling. The first thing that we're gonna add is our flour. Then we're gonna add the cinnamon,
And
the light brown sugar.
then we're gonna mix up these 3 dry ingredients.
Now our dough has risen. I'm gonna take off this plastic. Here we go. And look at that. Woohoo! Now is the fun part. Josh, are you ready to box?
I'm gonna punch this dough.
You're just gonna punch it flat. Punch, 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 punch. It's a very fun part.
Karate chop!
All right, okay. Now we're gonna roll out the dough. So you're gonna take a little bit of flour like we did before, sprinkle it on your surface, and you're gonna wanna roll out your dough to be about 21 inches by 16 inches. So just roll it out really big, a lot bigger than you'd think. Dough is rolled out, and now we're gonna take a little bit of butter. This is room temperature butter, so it's really easy to spread, and we're gonna spread it on the entire top. Now that we've got the butter on, we're gonna sprinkle on all the cinnamon sugar fillings. Okay, I'm gonna make it rain on this side, and then you make it rain on that side.
I'll make it rain, I'll make it rain. Now that we got our cinnamon on, we're gonna roll these cinnamon rolls.
1, 2, 3, roll. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roll. Doesn't this look like the burrito? What's it called?
Yeah, the
Adventure
burrito.
Time burrito?
Yeah, Jake's burritos.
This looks like his burrito, but now we're gonna take a sharp cutting knife and we are just gonna cut cut, cut to make our little cinnamon rolls. And you're gonna cut your cinnamon rolls about 2 inches wide. And then what we're gonna do, and we're gonna make a whole bunch of these, but you're gonna unroll it just a little bit, and you're gonna fold it under, and we're making the little snail's face, his little body. Now we're gonna make some fun details. This is one of my favorite parts with the end pieces of your big roll, because these don't look the best for cinnamon rolls. I'm going to reuse them. So I just took a little bit of excess dough, rolled it to look like a little arm, and then I'm gonna stick it in between the folds right here to make it look like our little snail is waving. Now we're gonna take a thin piece of dough and we're gonna make little antennas, little snail antennas. We're just gonna roll the little top and then stick them on every single one of our cinnamon rolls. Now you're gonna put your adventure buns in the oven at 350 and bake for 25 minutes until they start to turn golden brown.
Ooh.
While our adventure buns are baking, we are gonna make the cinnamon roll icing. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of cocoa powder. It's unsweetened cocoa powder to make the icing instead of the traditional white icing, to make it brown so that it will look like little snail. So this is totally optional. You don't need to do this. We're just gonna add all of our ingredients into the bowl and mix it up. Once the cinnamon rolls are done baking, you're gonna make sure they've had plenty of time to cool. I put them on top of a drying rack, and underneath I put the baking sheet, and it will come in handy because the icing is gonna drip into the pan.
Final step, we're gonna take our black cookie icing with our #1 tip on the end. We're gonna draw his little face.
His little face! Yeah, he has a really simple face, so it's just 2 little dots and a little smile. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Here are Adventure Time cinnamon roll snails. I hope you guys liked them. These were so much fun to make, and a big thank you to my friend Josh.
Oh.
Thank you for helping me bake today.
It was a lot of fun.
This is so much fun.
And if you guys were playing the game we mentioned at the beginning, write in the comments how many times you saw our little snail move around the kitchen.
Yeah, how many times did he move? I will be putting links to Josh's social media down below. You've got Twitter and Instagram, right?
I do.
Yeah, so go say hi to Josh over there. And I will be posting lots of pictures of our baking creations today on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. And if you guys make any of these, please send us photos. I get a big kick out of seeing your baking creations. They are so cool. They just make my day. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. And a snail wave.